Welcome back to Scorching Hot Reacts. It is an amazing day for new music, so we're getting a lot of reactions done, and one of the biggest ones, ARTIC Monkeys, returning after what's nearly been 4 years since they released the car. Very excited, very interested to see what direction they're going, and it's for the War Child upcoming album coming out on, 6th of March, I think it is?
Yeah.
So many great names on there: Cameron Winter, Black Country New Road, Fontaines, Damon Albarn, English teacher Olivia Rodrigo,
Frank Hoxton,
Beth Gibbons, keep going on and on.
Yeah.
Super excited to see how that turns out because it's a star-crusted lineup, if that's the saying. And I think starting off with ARTIC Monkeys is a great way to go. So I'm hoping that this is better than some of their recent work because I'm not a fan of the car or Tranquility Base, to be fair. I know a lot of people are really sort of like switching up on those albums now and like actually enjoying them a lot.
See, I didn't mind. I think it was the leading single for the car, The Better Be a Mirrorball. I thought that was fine.
Yeah, the intro is probably the best song on there for me.
Other than that, I wasn't really bothered. Body Paint was maybe
Body Paint
all right, but yeah. Fingers crossed, this is better, and I hope it is.
Yep. All right, let's go. Opening night.
Not what I expected.
Popular slogan and a bucket of pain. Supercomputer on a jolly crusade. Massaging your forearms, holding your gaze, stealing your thunder, washing your brain. Trying not to wake up sleeping dogs just because you're a lonely little Hall of Famer. Tonight is heavy on one side, it's all alive.
Really like those harmonies there.
That's that fuzz.
Cherry red and white, loaded dice.
Yeah, Alex Turner sounds great on this.
On your mind, and so have I can see it from here.
Okay. It's a bit like Humbug, this bit.
10 years later, it's been a decade, coming together in a suitable space. Mystery boxes from which you cannot escape, sticking your neck out in a spiritual way. Tonight is heavy on one side, it's all alive. I said a cherry red and white, loaded dice. You've got something on your mind, and so have I can.
I just want to say, already, I mean, I maybe need to revisit the car, but for me, this is already like better than most of the stuff on that album because he's not singing like in that kind of like jarring way.
But I think he's still in that same area, but I think where on the car, it felt much more forced, whereas now I feel like he's naturally being older, his voice has matured to suit the singing style a bit more maybe, and it feels more natural rather than... Because I felt like it felt forced on the car.
Yeah,
it felt like it didn't feel like how he was naturally supposed to sound, whereas now he does, this sounds right. And if he was doing his squeaky Sheffield voice, it'd sound a bit silly at this age.
Yeah, but I love the vocal harmonies on like the chorus. It's super smooth. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this kind of song
I'm
finishes up.
liking the really interesting percussion style, and I like that fuzz that we're getting in the left ear.
A few electronic sort of elements coming in as well, which is definitely
Still
fresh.
some nice kind of distorted, scratchy guitar tones at points as well.
Yeah.
When you said the bit that sounds like humbug.
Yeah. Like that desert rock style.
Yeah.
Alternate reality, sneak up on the slide away. I know you lie. Please don't fall in love with everything on opening night. Flashback to infinity, just one more time. Tonight is heavy on one side.
All right.
Tonight is heavy.
That bass is cool.
I said a cherry red and white. I said a cherry red and white. You've got something on your mind. You've got something on your mind. And so have I can see it from here.
Wow. Okay. Not gonna lie, even towards the end, that's grew on me even more. Like first half, the progression was it was cool. I thought the vocal melodies were smooth on the chorus, but I was like, this isn't like knocking it out the park. And don't get me wrong, this isn't Arctic Monkeys' best song, but honestly, I feel like that's a level up to most of the material that they've released this decade.
Yeah, I think so. I think feels more natural now. It feels more themselves. And I think instrumentally, it's developed a lot in this realm because it's less erratic and less immature, and it's got a bit more of a mature wit to it. And I feel like they've kind of grown into this new sound a bit more, and it feels much more organic.
Yeah, I feel like they've sort of blended maybe like some of the stuff they wanted to do on the car with some more older styles, like the more like desert rock, almost like the hazy sort of scratchy guitar that you get on Humbug.
Yeah.
Blended that together. But yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a great intro for the War Child album, Help 2. So I'm very excited to see how everyone else sort of follows up. Like I think there's going to be a lot of covers on there, just judging by some of the names and what artists have already sort of declared. But yeah, good start. And I feel like that's one of them songs that's only going to grow.
Definitely, yeah.
It's not like the most like wow factor song, but I feel like that's super catchy.
To be fair, I feel like my expectations were massive going into this, just based off the kind of legacy that they've had over the last few years since the last album in my head. But as much as the standards weren't particularly high, they've still exceeded them by quite a decent amount, to be fair.
Yeah, that's just a good solid tune.
Yeah.
Anyway, let us know, what's your favourite Arctic Monkeys songs? And let us know, did you like The Car and Tranquility Base? Because we're both not massive on them.
And what do you think of this song, obviously?
Oh, yeah, and what do you think of this? And what tracks you're most excited for on Help 2? And make sure you like this video because, one, helps support us more than you think, and two, this is for such a great cause, so let's try and get as many people
100%.
in the loop about this.
Yeah.
Supporting such a great, amazing thing. It's always nice that some of your favourite artists, you actually realise that they are good people.
And that track
good
list
people
and
as
just seeing all the people that are on there and everything, it's just such a good feeling, isn't it?
Definitely. It's great to see some of my faves actually just being good people and standing up for what's right. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Toodles.